Heyo, Dragon here, and we're playing Dust. Let's roll. Yeah, we're back to where I was before. We're on hard mode now. For those of you who don't quite remember what happened at the end of the previous video, I'd lost my save recording of exactly what sort of happened. I lost an hour of game footage from last time, so good start to the episode. As you can see, I've put all my stats back in. So yeah, because of losing my save file, I'm going to put defense in. That's a lot more important now. Because I lost my save file, well, I didn't lose my save. Because I lost the hour of recording, I realised I'd have to go back and replay some of the game. So I could, record this section. One sec, there's a key up there. I want it. Got it. So I decided that I would replay the game from the start. However, this time I did that wrong. Still trying to get the timing down on those. Got a bit better at them. Yeah, so I've decided since I was restarting the game, I would up the difficulty because the game isn't exactly hard. I do struggle every now and again, but for the most part, it's quite an easy game. So I thought I would up the difficulty, challenge myself a bit more, hopefully make for a more interesting series. So cool. So that's sort of what's going on here. So if the game seems a bit tougher than before, a bit different, that's because I've restarted and because I've
We must be getting close.
How can you tell?
Look.
We may still be able to save the others. Let's hurry.
Yeah. So some of my comments on the story like that probably won't seem as surprised or shocked as they otherwise might have been because, oh shit. Because I have now actually already played all of these sections we're about to do, but the recording was lost. Well, hopefully I'll be a bit surprised by the difficulty increasing. I mean, spoilers, we're coming up to an important boss, and basically, the cliff. The words can barely be made out, but it seems to say, travel far to the north, away from this place. In the highest peak of the Blackmore Mountains, await the soul carrying a red crystal. One thing I will note, things like this leap of faith, they chased and I ran, 5, maybe 6 of them, all armed to the teeth and closing in fast. I made it to Archer's Pass, but with an arrow in my leg they caught up with me at the headless statue. Surrounded, desperate, nowhere else to go, I climbed out to the hand and made a leap of faith. I actually missed what that was referring to when playing the game before. Since then, I've actually sort of discovered what that's referring to, and so so there's a few things I've discovered in my replay through. I've not explored them, I've just discovered where they are and how to access them, these secrets, and I'm going to go back and look at those now I sort of know where they are. Yeah, I think I was saying something before. I keep getting distracted because new things keep happening to take my attention away, but meant to do that, honest. But yeah, the first boss of the game, the one we're coming up to, I found ridiculously easy last time. I beat him in about 5, maybe 10 seconds, and that combat is sort of the main reason I've decided to... Oh, what? Did I pick that up? Did I lose that? I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm gonna fall down. Yeah, that battle is the main reason that I've decided to, move up to tough mode. Just so I could... Well... Yeah, so I could face a challenge with the first boss at the very least, because it's ridiculous in a way how easy the first boss is on normal mode. And so, yeah, I thought to get a bit more of a better experience out of the game, we've upped ourselves, we're going to challenge ourselves a bit, go on tough difficulty, Yeah, sorry, I'm probably repeating myself quite a lot now. It's hard for me to commentate on this because all of this I've already seen, and I already sort of know what's coming up in that regard. There are some things which I do want to comment on, like, as I say, the boss itself, but we'll get to that when we get to them. One thing I do know, spoilers, gonna need this. Need this bomb through. Yeah, I didn't realise at first, but you can take those screen to screen, so...
This was done recently.
We don't have time to wait for it to die out. There's got to be another way around.
Sorry, just taking a drink. Thought that conversation went on longer than it did. Whoop, falling down. No, come on. Still not quite used to locating exactly where the platforms are. There we go. Fire and dust. We've lost 10 guards to this monster already. He keeps bombarding us with those green flames. They almost seem to have a mind of their own. But then, a sudden gust of wind blasted through the village and the flames disappeared. It stopped the creature's attack for but a moment. Enough for me to escape. If only we could harness the power of a storm. Now, obviously that's a hint to use your dust storm against the boss, against one of the boss's moves. But, fun fact, he never got to use that move on me. I killed him before he could. So, yeah.
That did it! I can hear the water rushing below.
You're not very subtle, but that wasn't half bad.
Oh yeah, if you didn't notice, those rocks, because I didn't even notice when I was playing the game the first time, those rocks were sort of blocking the water flow, so by destroying them we're allowing the waterfall to sort of flow downwards. As you can see, some monsters are sort of starting to get through now. Now, one thing I had got at this point last time, which I haven't yet this time, which is quite annoying, is, oh, hey boy! Yeah, what I haven't got yet this time is some slimy coats, which obviously I need for one of my quests. It's quite annoying that I've not really... Whoa! Hey there! Back down again! Meant to do that. No, 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 no! Stop, stop! Okay, no dust storming, no dust storming. I'll behave, I'll behave. Christ, okay. Did I miss anything down here? I don't think I did. I've no idea how to... Oh, hi there. Yeah, I've got better at parrying these dudes as well. Yeah, the giants, like... I can just annihilate them now. It's crazy how used to those I've got, considering how big a challenge they posed as sort of the first boss. Well, I say challenge, they didn't really pose that much of a challenge. I sort of cheaped them out. This time I played through, I tried to beat them a bit more properly. Still annihilated them. Because you're supposed to sort of do that to catch them off guard, and then they die in an instant. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to chain my combos together with the different buttons. Because I'm good at this game like that. Oh, didn't quite time that right. Oh, Christ. Oh, but they do a lot of damage still, which is worth noting. So, yeah, I am out of... Oop, wrong button. Let's change over... Yeah, war chicken. We've got a lot of war chicken. Yeah, they still do a lot of damage if they hit. Also, save points don't recover your health on tough mode, which is, that's very important now. Oh wait, I can go up there as well. Let me go back a sec. I know I can take him on properly, but whatever, just to cheap him out. Still takes him out pretty quickly. But yeah, apparently I can go up here. Can't remember if I did that last time. Ah! Wow, I'm really screwing this up. Whoa. Oh, I can't go because of the bloody things, of course. I remember now. I'm with it. I've already used a lot of my chicken. Even more now. But yeah, as you'll see in the next area, if I traipse over a save point now, it won't heal me. Lol. So that's something else to worry about. I've also got a theory about the shopkeeper now, but we'll
Hello again, my friend.
we'll get to that.
I suspected you would return.
Yeah, I also did like some maths trying to work out what was best value for money out of these things, and as far as I've worked out, the war chicken's actually best value for money in terms of health to money ratio, how much things cost, and how much life you get out of them. So yeah. So bet you're glad you
Your
missed that
transaction
riveting
is
action of
most
me
Watch your
performing maths trying to work out which food item was best.
I really don't like the look of this.
We've made it this far, Fidget. Stay close to me and you'll be fine. What do you see, Yara? Anything?
Another enemy stands before you. But this one,
What is it, Ara?
such hatred. Be careful, Dust.
Yeah. Now this is one of the problems I have with the boss. Like, he's sort of being made a big deal now, although it's come quite sort of late along in a way that they're bothering to make a big deal of him. Like, you can't get through here. But yeah, it's quite late along that they've started making a big deal of him. Like, the mayor makes a big speech about, oh no, it's a big threatening leader of a monster, and then you get to see all his fire around. But that's it, he just sort of sounds like he's going to be a big general villain, although quite a hard one he's made out to be, which, yeah.
So, you've come.
What have you done? You murdered all these innocent people.
You dare speak to me of innocence when you have so casually slain a countless number of my children.
Your children? You're talking about those monsters back there?
I also don't find him
Who
very
are you?
intimidating.
So, you don't remember my name? Rest assured, my friend, this time you will not so easily forget it.
That is the scariest thing he does. He never once used it in the battle against me. I'm not sure if he can or what.
I don't care what your name is. You're no different than those monsters I fought before. And like them, you will fall to my blade.
You are the only monster here, puppet. As I turn your bones to char, your final thought will be that FUUUSE was victorious. Now die! Take this!
So yeah, this is FUUUSE. I've already done about, okay, he's actually doing it this time. He's almost dead. See, he's not hard at all, and this is on tough mode. Also, Assassin's Creed, anyone?
The lights of Elysium shine
You'll see what I mean here in a
upon me.
second.
But can they reach the darkness within you?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed. Blatantly ripped off.
I have come to my end.
What are you?
Among the last of a dying breed, a once proud race, extinguished by your hands.
My hands?
You and your warm-blooded kin. We Moonbloods were outcast, scattered to the wind. You and others like you, they came to my village, killed my family.
I didn't... I can't remember.
There is sadness in your eyes, but it is not guilt. It is loss. After all you've done to my kind, you still think only of yourself. Perhaps that is for the best. Your leader, Gaius, he led you and your fellow assassins into battle.
Assassins?
He even murdered his own kind. Our greatest allies amongst the Warmbloods. But one escaped. She was the only one I would dare spare in the slaughter that was to come.
Spoilers, it's Ginger!
She? Who are you talking about? Who did I kill?
Who knows? Who sees? My vision has left me. I return now to the life thread and to my brethren.
No, wait!
Farewell, Warmblood. Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
We did it.
He knew who I was, Fidget. He'd seen me before. If only he'd lived a moment longer. If only I'd managed to keep him alive somehow.
As you can see by the dead littering this village, that would not have been a good idea.
I'm sure you're right. We should return to Aurora and report to Mayor Bram. There was also that name, Gaius.
And this is a cool new ability.
Dust, during the battle, I was studying FUUUSE's attacks. I think I might have picked up on his technique.
I've got a feeling we'll need it. Those monsters likely won't let us leave without a fight.
So, if I use RB, I can now cycle between her abilities. And that is the new one. So yeah, FUUUSE. Really? Oh, I don't... I can tell what they were going for. And the whole point is, like, he's supposed to be this big scary monster, and then afterwards you find out a lot more about him, becomes more sympathetic, whatever. But the main issue I have is for one, he isn't that scary. I mean, when he first lights his hands on fire, it's quite pathetic, and then he has his little battle dance, which I find hilarious more than anything else. So we don't get that big impression of him, which is really needed to make it work. On top of that, I would have preferred to know all this before the fight, because I think I would have been more interested into the fight if I'd known his depths more, if I'd known all the sort of intricate details of his villainy, instead of just thinking up to this point, oh, he's bad because he's a scary big leader of the bad guys. I really think they could have done FUUUSE much better. And it's a shame because it has a lot of potential, and there's still a lot more to find out about him, there's still a lot more interesting things to go. But I think we should have learnt a lot of it before.
More monsters.
What's the problem?
Well, FUUUSE did say they were his children.
Children or not, they don't look all that happy to see us.
Hey, Ugly! Are you gonna play nice? There's just no pleasing some people.
It was a valiant effort, Fidget.
So yeah. Also, I question, they say, like, they're FUUUSE's children. I have no idea how literal that's meant to be. If they're literally his children, however, then, so much for his dying moon race, because, there's a lot of them. And if they're not literally his children, he's got quite attached to these random monsters. Say is all.